Hello! I have to readjust my mask, have some tasty Coca-Cola. Hello, it is your friendly neighborhood Canadian, RVD the Dudar. Some people used to call me Reed. This video is actually has a topic, has a subject. MCU Phase 4 rumors. Woohoo! Because who else would you get this from except from a Canadian who lives in Edmonton, Alberta, the province of Alberta, the country of Canada, with Batman posters and a Star Wars, like, wearing Detroit Red Wings hat. Come on! Trusted source of gossip and rumors. Third-hand information. Come on now. Anyway. So obviously because of Captain Trips, the pandemic, the movie industry behind the scenes is changing. But movies cost hundreds of millions of dollars. So there are lots of big blockbuster movies that were already in the pre-production. So these movies are finishing filming, and some of them have begun filming and will begin filming in the next little bit. After that, I think Hollywood is going to course correct due to this ongoing situation, because if movie theaters are closed, especially in North America, or you can't see them, and there's no movies coming out, really, everyone's afraid, everyone's unsafe, everyone's worried, even though movie theaters have done a great job keeping up health and safety protocols to make them safe. Movies aren't going to make hundreds of millions of dollars anymore. We're not going to see billion-dollar blockbusters anymore unless maybe a vaccine helps, the media puts a positive spin on things, everyone who's been unemployed for months, not making money, can spend money on movies again. But anyway, Hollywood is its own thing. It's a bubble. So we're going to just quickly talk about some rumors I've heard over the last couple weeks. Phase 4 rumors, because that's the phase we've been waiting for well over a year now. Black Widow was supposed to come out in May. The Eternals were supposed to come out this week. That was going to begin Phase 4 for Marvel. Finally. Wanda Vision finally has an announced date. It's going to be on Disney Plus in January. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Who knows? There's all these Disney Plus series being planned. Everyone's been cast. Oscar Isaac is going to be Moon Knight. She-Hulk is cast. So yeah. Thor, Love and Thunder, Thor 4, has begun filming right now. Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness is going to begin filming next week, 2 weeks. Antman 3 is in pre-production. Black Panther 2, there's some rumors going on about there. And rumors of Fantastic Four beginning their pre-production groundwork. So we're going to talk about some rumors, talk about some things. Maybe you'll watch this video. Maybe you're someone who knows me. We can have a discussion because, social distancing. You live in another province. My friend Mark, who lives in a fucking island in Iceland somewhere that no one's heard of, in an isolated area, not civilized, crazy. Watching bad James Bond movies in incorrect orders, watching Fast and the Furious movies, the worst franchise of our generation. I'm worried about you, Mark. I'm worried about you. You can tweet me. You can, send me a little Facebook message. Hi, I'm Mark. I love movies. La, la, la. You can do this. Don't be afraid. Anyway. Okay, Thor, Love and Thunder. I don't have much. Apparently, I was just going to say, Star-Lord is going to be in it. Groot is going to be in it. So it looks like some Guardians of the Galaxy cast members are going to be in Thor 4. That should be great. Taika Waititi is... he's a breath of fresh air. Even though, I enjoy Thor Ragnarok. I think it's the funniest Marvel movie. And it's entertaining. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy him. So I'm looking forward to see Thor 4. The Natalie Portman rumors of her becoming a female Thor. We'll see how that plays out. But like, comics are in a bad place the last many years thanks to like virtue signaling, identity politics, social justice warriors, political agendas. The United States has been in a bad place for a lot of years thanks to Republicans, Democrats, and all this stuff. So hopefully these superhero movies won't have a crazy agenda like the Disney Star Wars franchise did and new Star Trek. But maybe that's a conversation for another time. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm yelling. My roommate's at work. I like to do these. I like to yell. It's all quiet. Star Trek The Next Generation is on there. Red Letter Media in the background. Cheers. So I don't know much about Thor 4 except, some Guardians of the Galaxy people will be there, and that should be cool. There's rumors about Black Panther 2. Apparently there's rumors that the original plan was it was going to be Namor the Submariner as the main villain. They're going to film a lot of stuff underwater. Namor, of course, is one of the first mutants in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, in Marvel, I think besides Apocalypse, Submariner was the first mutant widely known in the comics, the King of Atlantis. Namor has a lot of connections to Fantastic Four, to Avengers, to lots of things in Marvel. But there's rumors that plan has been scrapped or they've altered it. So I don't know what's going to happen. Introducing Namor would be cool. That opens the window to mutants. Mutants from a long time ago. Maybe the snap from Thanos, accelerated the X gene in people, and in the last 5 years, mutants have started to realize their powers, or, they got into puberty, or whatever, their powers developed. I don't know how mutants are going to take place in the MCU, but it should be interesting. But anyway, with Black Panther 2, it would have been great to have Storm involved in that. I don't know if that's part of the plan, because in the comics, Black Panther and Storm did get married, and they were a couple for a long time. They were a power couple. It was awesome. Back when Marvel and comics were awesome, 15 years ago. Or so. So the other thing with Black Panther 2, obviously, the elephant in the room is, do you recast Chadwick Boseman? Black Panther, I think you have to. Black Panther became a bigger character in the last 20 years, thanks to the movie, which, was a cultural milestone for lots of reasons, even though it's one of the worst MCU movies of all time, with one of the worst and most boring villains ever. Black Panther is an important piece moving forward in the MCU, and you just can't let that character not exist. And having a female take over that role, whether it's his younger sister, but you need Black Panther to be a man because it affects so many other future possible storylines. So the rumor is, the smart money is they've already recast Black Panther. They're not telling anybody because people are obviously still mourning the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. But if the script is done and they're going into pre-production and everything, that means they have him cast, and we're just not going to know until maybe when production starts in July of next year, providing nothing else bad happens in the world thanks to Captain Trips. But my smart money is they've already cast him. They know who it is. They're just not going to tell anybody because that's smart. Let everyone continue to mourn. And then when they announce, when they're finally ready to film Black Panther 2, next July, they will announce Black Panther is whoever it's going to be. Whether it's going to be John David Washington, maybe, or maybe it's going to be Michael B. Jordan. Who knows? Tough spot to be in. But Black Panther 2 would also be an opportunity to bring in Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom. That would be great. That could be the next major villain. That would be fantastic because if Fantastic Four is happening, obviously, So, okay, Fantastic Four rumors. Apparently, John Krasinski and his wife, Emily Blunt, have entered negotiations to play Reed Richards and Sue Storm, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, in Fantastic Four in the MCU. And the rumors have been around for a long time that the Fantastic Four will be introduced in Ant-Man 3. These are all rumors, but they kind of make sense. Ant-Man 3 with the quantum realm can add a whole bunch of different dimensions to how you bring in the Fantastic Four. You could maybe introduce that they were around in the 60s. Something happened. Time stood still. The world forgot about them. Blah, blah, blah. Here they are. They haven't aged. There's lots of different things they can do. But Peyton Reed and Ant-Man 3 and... I think it's Peyton Reed. Is it Peyton Reed, the director of Ant-Man and Ant-Man 2? I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it is. Anyway, look for the Fantastic Four to debut in Ant-Man 3. Rumors about when you do Mutants, do you recast Wolverine? I could do without Wolverine for a while. I'd like to see Cyclops brought in a better role. I'd like to see other mutants more predominant. There's rumors Wanda Vision might have like this connection of a different reality where Scarlet Witch realizes, hey, I'm the daughter of this Magneto person. We'll see what plays out there. The multiverse of madness with Marvel expanding a multiverse could be very interesting. Even though DC was the original multiverse, Marvel's just getting ahead of the game like they have been with movies for a long time. Because DC's stupid and Time Warner and they don't know what they got. What else? Oh, it's right there. Ant-Man 3. Oh, Captain Marvel 2. Even though no one cares about Captain Marvel because Brie Larson was horrible and that movie was bland and she was way too powerful, as Jeremy Jahns would say, she's too OP. The rumor is that maybe the villain for Captain Marvel 2 is a little mutant called Rogue, who makes sense because in the comics a long, long time ago, Rogue almost killed Carol Danvers, who was Miss Marvel back then. And that's how Rogue could fly. That's how Rogue was so strong. She almost became Carol Danvers. So the rumor is Captain Marvel 2, Rogue could be the main villain. That could be interesting. That way you could depower Captain Marvel a lot because she's way too powerful and put a new spin on things. That would be great. And then you could add the dynamic that mutants are evil, the bad guys, because they got to do that. That would be a good way to do it. So there could be possible seeds of mutants being sown in multiple movies in Phase 4 of Marvel. There's also rumors that Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to introduce little Easter eggs of mutants. There's still a rumor that Logan is going to be in that TV series. We're not going to know him as Wolverine. We're going to know him as someone else. But the rumor is still that he's going to appear in an episode of that TV show to kind of set the stage, because when they introduce Wolverine Logan in the MCU, he's going to have this huge, long backstory, which he should, because Logan doesn't age like normal people, and he's been alive for over 100 and something years. Yeah. Is that it for MCU news? Eternals, I don't know what the fuck's happening there. I don't think anyone does. Black Widow, hopefully that'll be on Disney Plus soon, because there's still rumors maybe Black Widow is a Skrull. They might do Secret Invasion. Who knows? Even though it's a prequel. Anyway, see? Fun, entertaining, nonsense video. That's what I do. I think that's it. I'd love to see John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. I think that's perfect fucking casting. For a long time, 15 years ago, I wanted George Clooney to play Reed Richards back then because I thought he looked. Reed Richards was older, but I'm totally cool. Like John Krasinski, I close my eyes. I'm like, yeah, John Krasinski would be great as Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. And you know who they should cast as fucking Doctor Doom? My friend Devin. It was something I thought about, but he verbalized it. John Hamm. John Hamm should be Doctor Doom in MCU Phase 4, Phase 5. Cheers. Be safe. Stay informed. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Tell a friend. Tell someone to subscribe to my channel. Come on. I'm wearing a mask. I'm documenting Captain Trips. MCU Phase 4 rumors. Cheers.